continue. Frightening, scary, spooky, creepy, ghastly, ghoulish, grisly. Wonderful time of the year.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Hello everyone, happy Halloween, welcome to Volume 3 of Delaware St. John. The Seacliff Tradergy is the next one on our list. The final game in the trilogy of these three really good games actually. I don't think we need to do the tutorial, but I might show it off just for argument's sake.
Hello. My name's Simon. I understand you need a quick course in exploration. Well, let's get right to it. To start, look at your toolbar to the bottom right. You'll see the interface for Vic, our voice imagery communicator. You use Vic to keep in contact with me, as well as record sounds and take pictures. Click the connect button on Vic to test it out. Excellent. If you ever find yourself without direction, just click Connect to contact me for a suggestion. Now, Vic is also capable of transmitting sounds you've recorded to my PC, where I can analyze them for signs of paranormal existence. Press the record button to continue. Very good. You can use the record function to record suspicious sounds or voices, and Vic will send them to me. Also, if you spot something unusual, take a picture of it and send it to me for analysis. With the software I've got here, I can scan audio and images to reveal things we can't see or hear clearly ourselves. Click the photo button to continue. Well done. Now that you understand how to use Vic, let's talk about exploration. To get around a scene, move the mouse cursor over the screen, and when a green arrow comes up, left-click the mouse button to move in that direction. Give it a try and move towards that door in front of you. Great. Now, sometimes the door you need to get through is locked or stuck. If you find a door that won't open and you have a reason to get into that room, a hit icon will appear on the door. This will allow you to try to open the door by force. Delaware often does this, but Kelly prefers to find the key. Now, give the door a good shove. As you explore your surroundings, you should pay attention to every detail. As you move your mouse around the screen, look for the Examine cursor to come up. This signifies an area of the room or an object that can be looked at closer. Look at the box on the dresser. This box is locked. Look around to see if you can find the key. Nice work. That's the key. Now, move the cursor over the key and the cursor will change into a grab icon. Left click and you will pick up the key and put it into your inventory. Once you take the key, head back to the box.
Okay, so I think in this one you play as Kelly and Delaware, which is a really nice little change.
To use the key, click on it in your inventory and your cursor becomes the object. Move the key to the box and a red outline appears on the key, signifying you can use it. Sometimes you can also use an object from your inventory on another object you find to combine them. This can be helpful if you find yourself stuck and one inventory item isn't helping. Now then, left-click the key from your inventory and then left-click on the box to use it. Nice job! You've found the key and opened the box. You're a natural. We're just about done here, but there's one last thing I want to tell you about. When Kelly goes out hunting, she takes a device called an EMF reader. This device is sensitive to the electric and magnetic fields in the environment. If the EMF reader starts making noise, it means there's a spike in the EMF count. Sometimes this means the presence of paranormal activity, so it's a good idea to take pictures and record the environment to see if the camera or recorder can pick up things we can't see with just our eyes. And with that, you're ready to go. Now, get out there and find some ghosts.
Alright, that's the tutorial. Let's start again. Everyone loves a clown. Not everyone does.
It had been a few weeks since I had any strange dreams or visions, which, ironically enough, was strange in itself. After many long hours of researching what may have happened to my parents, Kelly and Simon came up empty-handed. They were stumped. They couldn't find a lead on who my real mother and father were, or even where they could have lived. Kelly pointed out that because Mother Helena had kidnapped me as a child, I could have come from anywhere and ended up at Woodside Orphanage. The search was proving harder than any of us thought it would, and my vision-free streak was about to end. It was a cold February morning when I stopped by the local bakery to get a few cups of coffee to take to Kelly and Simon. As I left the bakery, I immediately noticed the snow that had been covering the streets was gone. The air was warm, and the trees were all green. Suddenly, I wasn't outside the bakery anymore. I was in an amusement park. I quickly turned around to where the bakery had once stood, when the ground beneath me began to shake. A thunderous sound filled the air, and I could hear screams in the distance. The shaking knocked me off my feet, and as I hit the ground, I landed in a snowbank. The air was cold again, and I was back in front of the bakery. The theme park was gone, but the screams still lingered. I immediately went to Kelly and described my vision to her. She instantly recognized a location from my description. Not far away, there was an amusement park that had shut down 4 years ago after an accident killed more than 100 people. I knew I had to go there, and as always, Kelly began listing the reasons why she should go investigate with me. And as always, I talked her into staying. I immediately left the store, and within a few hours I was standing at a gate, overlooking the remains of a decrepit theme park. My name is Delaware St. John, and this is the Seacliff tragedy.
Indeed it is, and welcome to the Seacliff tragedy, guys. Got the credits to go through yet, so this video is going to be probably a little bit longer than normal. But again, these are going to be about 15 minutes long because I want to keep them quite short and sweet. Great music, creepy atmosphere. I love it. So I think on the Friday, like it's now 10 to 12 my time, on the 28th of the 7th. But what I'm going to do is, because obviously I was thinking of streaming on Friday, but I probably won't. I'm going to spend the day probably doing some editing and stuff, because I do need to catch up on that.
You're already at the park. I guess speed limits mean nothing to you.
Those numbers on the signs along the road? Is that what those are? Where's Kelly?
Kelly? She, I think she stepped out for a bit. Not to worry, though. I've got all of her notes right in front of me. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, sounds like you have everything under control.
I just spilled coffee all over everything.
Glad I'm not there. Kelly's gonna flip.
Alright, here's the short version of what happened. Seacliff Amusement was built overlooking the Atlantic back in 1968. 4 years ago, It was shut down when the entire back half of the park collapsed, killing over 100 people. Investigators discovered a series of natural caves under the park and determined that they were the cause of the collapse.
You would think it's common sense not to build a roller coaster on top of hollow ground.
Apparently no one knew the caves were there when the park was built. The most recent park owner, Theodore Crandall, was found hanged in his house the same day of the incident, so the investigation met a premature closing.
Didn't they have land surveyors back then?
Well, somebody must have signed off on it, but I'm afraid there's no record of who. Oh, listen to this. 24 of the people who died were on the roller coaster. Right after it left the station, the park collapsed. They plummeted straight down into the ocean.
So much for a death-defying thrill ride. All right, Simon. Thanks for the background info. I'm gonna take a look around. I'm gonna need some light. And of course I left my flashlight in the truck.
I was wondering how far you'd get before you remembered your flashlight.
Kelly, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be at the office with Sir Dorkalot.
Look, I've been ditched twice already, and it's not going to happen again. Besides, Simon is more than capable of handling the research, and just because you have the visions, doesn't mean it's your case. We're partners, remember?
How could I forget?
The paranormal websites all say the activity is rampant around here. The cliffs back there gave way.
Yeah, I know. The cliff collapsed, taking half of the park and patrons with it. Simon already filled me in.
See, I told you he's more than capable of handling the research.
Look, you wanted to come out here, fine. I can't stop you, but we should split up. I don't need you cramping my style.
When did you get style to cramp? Fine, I'm not ready yet anyway. I need to set up some equipment. You go take a look around and then come back and let me have Vic.
Alright.
That's the way out of the park, but I can't leave till I figure out what happened here.
Let's have a look. Players Delaware, you're back to the original scene, but this time you have your flashlight so you can see go forward and examine the map. At this point you can do a lot of wandering if you like. Everything is very creepy, most of the areas are blocked. Not from wooded up or a quiet special key that Kelly has.
It's a board of missing children. Looks like they all disappeared within a year of each other.
I ran that image you just sent through the scanner. Sorry to say I didn't find anything out of the ordinary.
So, Simon, I don't suppose you knew anything about Kelly stowing away in my truck, did you?
Kelly? She's, there with you at the park?
Uh-huh. Just as I thought. I'm gonna go look around. I don't need to contact Simon right now. I should look around more.
Okay. Let's try and figure out. With 3 clicks. 1.
The running theme is clowns. Couldn't they have chosen anything less creepy, like vampires? This ladder's seen better days. It's in no condition to be climbed. This ladder's seen better days. It's in no condition to be climbed. This metal rung came off the ladder.
Turn right.
Is someone there? Whatever it was, my flashlight scared it off.
That was weird.
I don't need to contact Simon right now. I should look around more.
Delaware, how are things going?
Simon, I just had an encounter with something. It looked like a shadow, but with glowing eyes.
Shadow people? Here?
Shadow people? Whatever it was, it made me feel like I was gonna pass out.
It's a theory that remaining energy, or memories of a deceased person, are what creates ghosts. But shadow people aren't human. They're actually demons that prey on human life force.
They seem to be allergic to light.
Yes they are. You can scare them away with bright light and they won't be able to reappear for a while. Just be careful. If one is around too long, it could drain your energy to the point of unconsciousness.
Ah, so that feeling wasn't just me.
Also, there's something I forgot to tell you.
You mean about the Crandall family home being in the park? Yeah, I got that. It seems someone left a light on for me.
A light on? Well, that's not too odd, considering the park is still receiving electricity. Theodore Crandall's brother took over the property, and as a measure to keep vandals out, he kept the electricity on. I'm sure most of the rides are turned off manually, but all of the park lights are powered. That should make it a bit easier for you.
Thanks for the heads up, Simon. I'm gonna check out the Crandall house.
Oh, and Delaware, do you think you could...
Don't ask me to get a picture of shadow people.
Right then. Alright, I'll let you carry on.
I love how this game has cutscenes in it. I don't know where... Okay. This is where I was before. But I missed something. Right. Let's make a save.
It's locked. There's gotta be a way to get this chain off.
Wow, that works. Right, I think that's going to be it, guys. I think we're going to finish that there. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you, guys, for watching the video. You've reached the end, so thank you again. This has been recorded and edited by myself. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified of when I upload. If you want to see me do live streams, head over to my Twitch. Link is in the description. Thank you once again, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
What's new? Frightening, scary, spooky, creepy, ghastly, ghoulish, grisly. Wonderful time of the year.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.